Republicans in Congress have hardly been carrying the banner of education reform, anti-national testing, anti-Common Core. What's going on there? And do you, I assume you don't share their views.
I don't. We're doing Common Core in New Jersey, and we're going to continue. And this is one of those areas where I've agreed more with the president than not, and with Secretary Duncan. I mean, they haven't been perfect on this, but they've been better than a lot of folks have been in terms of the reform movement. And I think that part of the Republican opposition that you'll see in some corners in Congress is a reaction, that knee-jerk reaction that's happening in Washington right now, that if the president likes something, the Republicans in Congress don't, and if the Republicans in Congress like something, the president doesn't. It is this mindset in D.C. right now that says that we have to be at war constantly, because to not be at war is to show weakness, and to show weakness is to lead to failure. And I just don't buy that. And in my own state, we haven't bought that argument between Republicans and Democrats. I have a Democratic legislature every day. I wake up knowing I'm not going to get everything I want. So my job is to figure out, how do I build consensus? How do I bring change in a way that will be assisted by compromise? And I think that the part of the problem in Congress right now, on both sides of the aisle, is that folks care more about their primaries than they care about anything else, and as a result, they fight some of these things. But what you are finding on the state level is Republican governors, and really a number of governors on the Democratic side as well, are leading the change. We're dragging Washington to the change. Washington isn't getting there themselves. And I think it's because governors have to look in the eyes of those kids. You go to those schools, you meet those parents, and you can't walk away and not be affected. And at least I'm not, and I think a lot of my fellow governors on both sides of the aisle are equally affected.